I mean, really, this really shouldn't come off as a surprise, but Wemby is a GOAT, bruh. Wemby is a GOAT, and today, excuse me, I'm too excited over this Wemby hype, man, all right? But today we decided to figure out what all should be in a Wemby build. Now, I need all of you guys to comment down below if this is a W Wemby build or an L Wemby build. I want to hear from you, okay? So will this Wemby build take over NBA 2K25? I want to hear from you, but let's go ahead and get started with the creation of this Wemby build. Now, first things first, we have to go to the center position, of course. Now, usually I don't like doing this, but we're going all out. We're going with 7'3". I wish we could go higher, but we're just going to go 7'3", and let's see what we can come up with here. All right. For the weight, now Wemby's not a powerful guy. Okay, I'm just look at his arms. He's not that strong. So we're really going to go with 230 pounds here, just so we have a little bit of speed, I guess, but strength is just not going to be a part of our game here. Wingspan, we're going to go 7'4" because we still want to shoot, and that is almost minimum. It is one tick away from minimum wingspan. And then now for our close shot, we're going to go with a 92. This 92, we need to get as close as we can to Hall of Fame Paint Prodigy. That Hall of Fame Paint Prodigy is a must. Like, I have a Shaq build, and when you're under that rim, I mean, honestly, if you take a lot of those standing layups, this badge is going to always light up for you, all right? So Paint Prodigy, at least on goal to start, but eventually will be on Hall of Fame later. Our driving layup, we gotta go crazy with the driving layup, just because we won't have the ability to do the same with our driving dunk. So we went with an 80 driving layup. All right, so this should help us do those Euros, you know, anything that we kind of want to do that's a little crafty around the rim. All right, so 80 for our driving layup. Now our driving dunk, I wish it could be a little higher, at least 80, but we have to max it out to a 75. Now standing dunk will easily be one of our go-tos to score, and that's going to be a 90. Just knowing that we can get this to a 95 with cap breakers later, I mean, we'll get everything that we truly desire, okay? Because like that rise up badge is going to come in handy, especially, I mean, we're 7'3", we don't have to jump too high to dunk, but you know, it's gonna come in handy later on. Post control, we did decide to put a little bit of post control on him. We got a 77 for the post, just because I still want to be able to get some of these badges here, the post badges. So, I mean, we're not going to be the strongest center that has ever graced the NBA 2K25 courts, but we still would like a little bit of post work since we can really score around the rim, all right? Mid-range, we went with a 73 mid-range. I feel that this is pretty modest, especially for a Wemby build, because I don't see him getting contested too much. But we really wanted to favor our 3-ball, and our 3-point shot is going to be an 83. Now, this is already insane, but we haven't even talked about the takeovers yet. When we go into the takeovers, you will see exactly why I chose this instead of anything else, all right? Free throw, because I do want to bring this build to the wreck, we're just going to go with an 89 free throw here. At the end of the build, we had some extra slots, so we put it over here. Pass accuracy, we went with a 73 for the pass ac. A ball handle of a 64. See if we can do something with that. Speed with ball, 44. Interior defense, this is where, you know, we're trying to block some shots. We're trying to at least defend a little bit. This is more of a content build, by far nowhere near a comp build, okay? You probably already understand that by how goofy this build is. Really, like a 7'3", I think I've only seen like 3 7'3" builds in NBA 2K25. So I mean, if you're looking to wager or play competitively, this is not for you, bro. This is not for you. All right. So we went with a 84 for our interior, because you know what badge we're really trying to get, but we're getting there. Perimeter defense, we went with the 62. Hopefully we can get a slight contest. That would be nice. Steal, we ain't getting too many steals out of this build, and that is completely fine because our block is going to go all the way to a 97. You know we're going for that legend paint patroller. Now I do have maybe 2 or 3 other big man builds where we specifically targeted to get the build where we needed it to be to get this paint patroller on legend. And I mean, some of y'all was flaming me in the comments for legend paint patroller, but I'm trying to block, but I'm trying to get blocks. My other center build has a pretty high block, but it ain't like this. He only has gold paint patroller, but this Hall of Fame going over to legend paint patroller, I'm trying to see what that's about. All right, so 97 for our block. Offensive rebound, we're gonna go with a 60. Our defensive rebound is going to be an 85, almost max, but we're just gonna keep it at 85 here. I mean, there's not too much we can really do because I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. We are just making a content build. Speed, we're gonna go with a 60. Our agility, 48. Our strength is going to be a 64, and then our vert, a 72. So this is not a back to basket big whatsoever. Okay, the strength is pitiful, but we saved a lot not going too big into the strength. I mean, it's realistic because Wemby's not really all that strong. Yes, he's going to be a little strong because he's still tall, so he's still going to have a little weight on him, but he's not a real muscular kind of guy. But the main things that I really wanted is to, of course, be able to finish around the rim on the pick and roll, but I really wanted to just dominate with the pick and pop game here. And then on top of that, we also have a pretty good defense. So I like what I see here. Yes, it's not the greatest. You know, you're not going to get everything that you want in like a competitive build, but hear me out though. Like, really hear me out. This build is going to get a bucket. I'm going to let you guys know this now. It's going to get a bucket. I think let's aim for like 100 likes and I'm taking it to the wreck. Okay, I might do solo wreck. I might try to see if I can assemble the Avengers and see what this Wem baby mama, I mean Wem wet bananas wet, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna see what this Wemby build can do on the court. All right, but let's go ahead and look at these takeovers real quick. So the only 2 takeovers that I would highly recommend you all to use would either be Glass Gunner, which at level 5 will give us a 91 3 ball, a 68 offensive rebound, and a 93 defensive rebound. So if you really want to pay attention to your rebounds, you want to favor rebounds a little bit more, cool. This is an option for you because you still get the marksman takeover. Now, the other one that I would highly recommend is this one right here, which is called SWAT Specimen. All right, you get two things that are going to go up, and of course that's got to be a 3 ball, and that's going to be a 91, and then your block goes to a 99. Now eventually those cap breakers are going to give me a 99 block anyway, but if you do not have cap breakers unlocked yet in NBA 2K25, then this takeover might just be the one that you're going to want to use until you get those cap breakers. After cap breakers, I could see you definitely using like maybe Splash Tower if you really wanted to. You're still going to have a high interior defense. You should be straight with that. But then I would really go for Glass Gunner. Glass Gunner will finish or kind of round out the build a little bit more because you don't want to spend, you know, Splash Tower or SWAT Specimen. Like if you already have a 99 block, it's not going to go any higher than where it already is. So if you can trade your block that's already a 99 for a little bit more help on getting rebounds, then this is definitely going to be the go-to takeover for you. All right, you still get the same ability, the marksman, but other than that, this is what we're looking at. This Wemby build is going to get a bucket. I can't wait to shoot threes with him. I can't wait to swat people's shots with him, protect the painted area. It is going to be a fun time. All right. So like I said, let's see if we can boost this video to 100 likes, and I'm taking this Wemby for a joyride. Pause if needed, bro. That sounded crazy. That sounded crazy. But this is the build, and we're gonna go ahead and see what we got shades of. We got Victor Wembanyama, Kristaps Porzingis, and Chet Holmgren. By far, three of, I think, some of the best big men out there when it comes to being able to shoot, when it comes to being able to defend the painted area. And I mean, all around, some really good names for a center build. So at the end of it all, we have successfully created a two-way inside out threat. This build should be looking kind of scary. All right. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know it. All y'all gotta do is hit the like button on this video, and we gonna pop out real quick. All right. But thank you guys for watching this one. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like, comment if this is a W or an L Wemby build. If you have a better Wemby build, then leave it in the comments. Let me see. All right, let me see. Prove it. But this Wemby build right here might actually be fire. Did we cook or nah? Okay, did we cook or nah? If you haven't watched the video that's popping up on your screen right here, right now, then make sure to do so by just clicking on the video, and I will see you all in that video next.